What's up, guys? We're watching Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals here. I'm going to turn it down a bit so it's not too loud for y'all. What's up, Tyler Cassidy? Welcome to the stream. I'm watching Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals right now. I just got to fix my hat real quick. That's okay. Just tap the screen first. Give me a like so that the algorithm works better. And then you can go. Thank you. I'm going for the Panthers in case anybody's wondering. Females know everything until you ask, who is this dude? I don't. What do you mean by that? What's going on, Abel? We're watching the Stanley Cup Finals, Game 2. Right now, we've got 50-50 split on the poll. Oilers and Panthers. Put your votes in, guys, on the poll that we got going. Who are you going for tonight? It's 3-2 Edmonton right now. About halfway into the second period. About halfway. So far, it's not looking good for Florida, guys. The fact that they're already down 1-0 in the whole series, and now they're losing this game, scary. About to pull this one up right now. Pull it up. Pull it up. Stanley Cup Finals, guys. It's an exciting one. Back-to-back rematch, 2024-2025 rematch of the Stanley Cup champions, the two top teams. You don't get a more intriguing matchup than that very often. The scary part, though, is that if you guys recall, back in the late 2000s, I think it was 2008, 2009, Pittsburgh Penguins made it to the Stanley Cup Finals 2 years in a row. The first year they lost against Detroit, and then the very next year they came back and won the Stanley Cup. Hi, Andy RC. My stream has 14:28 time right now. What do I have? I've got 13:57. I'll do a countdown on my screen so you can hear it. 13:52, 13:51, 13:50, 13:49, 13:48, 13:47. My name is Leighton, but my username or whatever is HockeyTikTockey. YouTube name. Each stream for me is all over the place. Are you trying to just stream it, like stream it? Because if you do that, a lot of the times they're delayed by a little bit. But if you have like a channel, like a actual cable channel or a Sportsnet app, then it's usually like actually live. If you stream it on the live Sportsnet, it's called Sportsnet now. It's kind of like DAZN or whatever for the NFL, or I think that's what it's called. My remote even has a button for it. See, look. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you see it actually has the buttons right on it: Netflix, Disney, Prime, and then the DAZN. But I don't have DAZN. I have Sportsnet now. Well, my stream is ahead by a little bit then, but it's all good. Florida just had a huge chance. Didn't capitalize yet. Shots on goal, 18-15 right now for Edmonton. I love using Disney Plus in Canada. I love seeing the different stuff pop up in the show list. Yeah, no, I've heard that about different streaming sites like Netflix and Disney and stuff like that. They have different shows apparently in different countries. Even I've heard that like the Netflix UK. Oh, they scored! Here we go, guys. Tie game. I love using VPN to switch to Canada and watch Rush Hour. Oh, they don't have Rush Hour in America? I wonder why. Hey, are you looking for something? What do you mean by that? On Netflix. I'm just watching a hockey game. Game 2, Stanley Cup Finals in Edmonton. Tie game, halfway through the game now. There's 11 minutes left in the second period, so it's basically like a brand new game within a game. They rotate it between HBO Max, Netflix every couple months, but in the months or part of the year they don't have it in the US. They'll have it on the other. So do you really watch Rush Hour 2 that often that you need to VPN it? You can't just wait 6 months? I'm not judging, it's just hilarious. You YouTube Pro for Twitter? I'm sorry, you're going to have to clarify what you mean by that, Andy. I don't know if you guys heard, but apparently the owner of Twitter and the president of the United States are like feuding right now for some reason. We don't really know why. I have it on Blu-ray now, but the other day I just wanted to watch it for the first time in a minute, and I didn't want to plug in the Xbox. That's so funny. Okay, guys, it's a commercial, so I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go and tell my wife that the game is tied. Guys, the Florida Panthers tied the game. They tied. Sweetheart, they tied it up. It's 3-3. Yeah, Florida tied it. Is Ray Ray having fun with the sprinkler? Is he soaked? Yeah, go get your bathing suit. Do it. No, at first he was scared to go in it. Like he was like running up and like getting scared. My chips? Okay. Yeah, and it'll actually help our grass because I know you were worried that our grass is dying. My live stream's still on though, by the way. Just you are not alone with the hell. No, I'm not alone. My wife is here. She was just in the backyard. Well, I'm making another bowl of popcorn. Me still not knowing enough about these teams, but I got a question. Do you think Florida was deserving of being in the finals this year? And if not, who should have been there instead? No, Florida definitely deserved it. They deserved every bit of it. I mean, realistically, they've demolished every opponent they've had in the playoffs so far this year. I think they who did they face first? I don't even remember. It was it wasn't Toronto. They faced Toronto in the second round, I'm pretty sure. I think it was Tampa Bay. First they destroyed Tampa Bay, then they destroyed Toronto. And I say destroyed, but you know, Toronto actually put in a decent effort for the first game or two, and then Florida took over that series and they won. And then meanwhile, in round three they played Carolina, and they dominated Carolina. So they really deserve it. They truly are the best team out of the East. Um, they kind of seemed like they were just waiting to get to the playoffs all year as well because they didn't finish with the top seed in the division. You know, I think they were third or so. And, you know, it almost seems like they were biding their time and waiting with, you know, waiting their energy out until they got to this Stanley Cup playoffs before they started playing their best hockey. And now they're playing their best hockey at this time of year when it matters the most. So I think Florida deserves to be in the finals for sure. It's not like they stole a victory or like got lucky or anything like that in any of the rounds. You know, I think they really deserved it. And honestly, I think the same can be said about Edmonton as well. Um, Even though I think Edmonton was challenged uh, even more than Florida was in their first round matchup against LA because they lost the first two games of the playoffs this year, and they didn't look like a team that deserved, uh, you know, to win until about
halfway through game 3. Then they took over. They won 4 straight in round 1 after losing the first 2 games. But LA was within 1 goal of taking a 3-0 lead in that series and pretty much putting all hope out of like all any hope for Edmonton to make it past that round away right away in round 1. So I think Edmonton got challenged more than Florida. I want Florida to win, but I'm not too sure. No matter what, I think it's going to Game 7. I think it's going to Game 7. I got more popcorn. And this popcorn, I have a secret. It has Cheetos in the bottom of this bowl. It's just a commercial right now. If the Knicks were able to pull off their Game 6 win, I would have had them to win, but too bad they didn't know how to hold the lead. Yeah, I know it's weird. In basketball and hockey, it's like no lead is safe, especially in those 2 sports nowadays. At this time of in this day and age, I should say. Whereas I think there was different eras where a lot of teams would know how to hold a lead, and defense was a big part of. It was just like baked into the game. But I think in both basketball and hockey right now, it's almost like no lead is safe. You could be up by like 3 or 4 in hockey and still end up losing nowadays, sometimes. And in basketball, I heard the other day there was a game where uh, I think how did it go? They said something like a team was up by 14 or 19 points with a quarter left or something like that. I think it was that. I think it was the game that you're talking about. I think it was something like the Knicks had a 19-point lead with 1 quarter left or something, and they ended up losing. Halliburton last night with a game winner for Pacers versus OKC, and the clock hit 0.3. Nice! Florida just took the lead, guys. Instead of clapping my hands, I slapped my knee. We've got a 4-3 Florida Panthers lead right now, guys. Let's see what the results of the poll is. 75% of people voted for the Panthers. And Florida's winning, guys. Now I'm excited. If Florida wins this game, suddenly the series is tied, and it's basically like starting over. Like that first game was just a wash. It's crazy because Marchand, he scored in the last game too. I'm pretty sure he's been around for a while. I'm gonna move the stream a little bit. I'm gonna move you guys here. You guys gonna watch Ballerina, the John Wick universe joint? I want to watch it soon. I've never heard of it, to be honest. My wife doesn't really like violent movies too much, so I don't think we've watched any of the John Wicks. I've seen John Wick 1, but I haven't seen John Wick 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. And it's mostly because she doesn't like watching too much violence, and John Wick is just all violence. And it's not that she doesn't watch any violent movies, but not that many, you know? I highly recommend her to watch them all with you. I'd have her turn away because, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I've seen John Wick 1, and I know, like, it's actually a super violent movie. Like, it's nothing but action and gunshots and fighting the whole way through. Here we go. Florida just had a huge chance. What about Star Wars or Mandalorian? Same with that movie? No, I've seen a lot of the Star Wars, but I haven't seen them all. And I definitely have not seen the Mandalorian show. But I'm kind of a prequels prequels guy. Like I like honestly, I know nobody liked the Phantom Menace. I like that one and I like the second one. Hey Zara, you want to join? Okay. Florida took the lead by the way. Hmm. For real, it took time for the prequels to get their flowers. I know. I remember back when they came out, everyone hated on them for like a decade or two. And it wasn't until they made the sequels, like the newest ones, that people were like, "Oh, okay." They took the prequels for granted, and they realized that they were actually good movies when, because of how shitty they made the sequel movies or whatever. But I literally actually like the Revenge of the Sith. The Last Jedi in 2017 was horrible. Yeah, that was the last movie that I saw of Star Wars. I honestly stopped watching after that. I have popcorn and Cheetos in here. All the Cheetos sink to the bottom though, and I want them. The Rise of the Skywalker after that couldn't redeem it. All that money and the Disney couldn't write a decent script or good acting. Yeah, that's too bad. I think the main problem with the Star Wars series is that they always waited too long to make any of them because even the original prequels, it felt like they came out way too late after the original movies. And then the sequels came out way, way too late after those movies, even. Because now, if you're saying that The Last Jedi came out in 2017, it's crazy to think that that was almost a decade ago now. Yeah, that jump from 83 to 8 to 99 from Return of the Jedi and Phantom Menace is Diesel. Yeah. 83 to 99. That's how long they took for them to make the prequel. That's crazy. That would never work in today's day and age. The only reason that even worked back then is um, because people had movie tapes back then, like Blu-rays and DVDs and VHSs and stuff like that. But I feel like in today's world, if you made a movie series 16 years ago and then tried to create a prequel for it now, nobody would even bother. They would just start something over. They would just reboot it or something like that because um, everybody streams everything nowadays. So far in the poll, guys, we have 60% people going for the Panthers, 40% going for the Oilers. He had the idea to make those prequels, but no actual scripts or ideas yet. I saw it before George Lucas began writing the Star Wars prequel trilogy in 1994, and the technology for CGI wasn't too good yet. Fair enough, but I mean, the technology that they used in the first ever Star Wars movie was probably not very good. Did you see the Flash's CGI? I don't think I've ever seen the Flash, to be honest. I've never even seen like a trailer for it or anything like that. I feel like the Flash is probably the most he's just the most buried superhero of the main superhero guys. And probably because his power, super speed, is literally just one of Superman's powers. So he's not that interesting of a character because he's just super fast. That one came out in 2023, and Michael Keaton came back as Batman too. But the CGI was disgusting, just horrible. The script didn't save it. Wow, that is wild because I literally didn't even know about this, and this was just a few years ago. I think I mentioned it before. My favorite superhero movie was the Avengers Endgame because I like the fact that in the script the bad guy actually wins in that one. And I think that's cool because it makes it less expected. 2022's The Batman with Robert Pattinson is that freaking movie. One of the best Batman movies. Wow. Oh, Infinity War before Endgame. Oh, I forgot what it was called. I thought it was called Endgame. I'm I'm sorry. This video. This isn't a video. This is a live stream. I swear I'm live, guys. I'm not. Why would I pre-record my live reaction to watching a hockey game? Right now, we're going into the second intermission with a Florida lead, 4-3. Back to the Future. My favorite time travel thing was the Futurama movie where they go back in time. No, Florida's ahead. Yeah. Do you want to be in the stream? Hey guys, welcome, Miss Zara. Woo! Imagine we had a clapping thing. We're just watching hockey. Yeah, they tied it and then took the lead. Second period's about to end. Right when you came. During the second intermission, we should do trivia. All right. Who has the most goals of all time?
What? I have to answer?
I'm just joking.
Okay,
I was just joking. You can ask me trivia stuff too. Florida. Right? Florida's going to win the cup, guys, right? I got the Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs are already knocked out. You know, it would be an awesome interactive game thing. Imagine if you went to the arena, right, and you're watching the hockey game. They should make a person that gets to press a button, and when they press the button, if the team scores within 1 minute of them pressing the button, they win $1 million.
Isn't that like sports betting though?
Yeah, but it could just be like a prize or whatever.
Oh.
What do you think?
How many times in the game can you press
The
it?
only once, and only one person gets to press it.
I don't know.
You don't think it would be cool or no?
That'd be cool.
Summer edition Red Bull, sugar free, the wild berries one. I don't think I've ever had that. I don't even think I've had Red Bull to be honest.
No, I'm not really into it either.
You ever had Red Bull? No.
No, I've drank it, but I don't really like it. I don't like that type of stuff.
I've probably tried it like in my life, but it's been so few and far between that I couldn't tell you the last time I ever had a Red Bull. The one energy drink that I kind of liked was Monster. Did you ever have that one?
Monster.
Like back
I
when
tried that, but I don't like it.
when I was in college, I would sometimes get Monster. I'm usually a Celsius guy, but these Red Bull flavors be hitting nice. You do you, man. Right now, I'm all about the bubbly. This is green apple bubbly.
Wait, is that your second one? Third one?
Yeah,
Haven't.
yeah,
I said.
yeah.
Oh, there's a sip left.
There's only a sip left. Yeah, I had uh, I had a blackberry one earlier, but I had a green apple one. It was so hot today.
It was.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I'm so quiet, guys.
Are you just drained?
Yeah, you know when the sun just takes you out?
Yeah. No, that's how I was before. Do you remember how I was when I picked you up? I was drained. Like I was just
The sun
so.
just takes it out of you.
It takes you out. Thank goodness I came inside. I'm now in the
Drink lots of water.
drank lots of water. I'm drinking bubblies. I got the fan going. Like it's a hot day out here, guys.
Oh, thank God we're out of that apartment. That apartment would have been hot as
Oh my God. Yeah.
and that AC didn't even really work.
Barely.
Like not just for that room,
It worked for the room, and you have to
but
sit right next to it practically.
it wouldn't like cool the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marab versus O'Malley 2 is tomorrow. I was just calling him Marab because I can't even pronounce his last name. Divelishivi. I don't know how to say it, guys. Not gonna lie. Do you use Discord? I'm still learning how to use it, but if you got one, let me know and I'll add it up. I don't have one for my hockey channel or anything like that, but I might get one day. You think I should make a Discord jar?
I don't have one, but you can.
Maybe I'll make one. I should, but the thing is, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like I'm trying to really focus on growing my channel right now, and I feel like having another whole platform and another whole like community that you have to like interact with and stuff, it might make it harder to keep growing my channel. But once I have enough subs, then I'll start a Discord. But I really just want to hit like a certain number first. And I hope, yeah, I hope one day I can do live streams that are even more interactive, like, and more to do with the hockey games, you know? Because a lot of my live streams is just when I'm at work and I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing. Like, I'm building stuff and cleaning stuff and doing gardening and stuff like that. Yeah, what's up, Grant, man? I'm watching the hockey game. I'm watching the finals. Right now, it's 4-3 Florida, second intermission, coming into the third period. I got popcorn and Cheetos, and we're just all watching the hockey game. Me, I want Florida to win. Because I cheer for Calgary Flames, so I don't want the Oilers to win ever. Right now on our poll, we've got a 50-50 split between Florida fans and Edmonton fans. You guys can vote in the poll if you want to add more votes to it. Right now, Florida's winning the game, so choose wisely. The thing about Edmonton, though, is they've got some of the best players in the world, so it's never safe, even if you have a one-goal lead, a two-goal lead, it doesn't matter. You got McDavid and Draisaitl out there, it's going to be tough. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to get some water. Do you want water too? Okay. And we're back. Here you go. Oh. Grant Man is going for the Oilers. Boo.
But isn't it amazing that a Canadian team will win?
No,
Why?
because I don't like Edmonton. That would be like, imagine you rooted against somebody your whole life, and then one day they did well. Would you just cheer for them?
Um,
I guess that's a bad example, but you know what I mean. Because it's not a person, you know what I mean? It's just a team. Like, I guess I put it this way. Oh, thanks for subbing, Grant, man, even though you're an Oilers guy. Um, if if you have a rival in sports, especially in sports teams, you're cheering against them, especially when you play them, right? If they're doing well, even if they're from your back home, like you're from your home province or your home country, doesn't matter. It's your enemy, you know? Like realistically, if you're a true hockey fan, if you're a true Flames fan, you don't want anybody to win the cup except for the Flames. It's just how it goes, guys. That's how sports fandom goes. And the thing about do it for Canada, that's not even true, guys. Half the players on each team are from Canada anyways. Like it's not about nationality. The Olympics is Canada. The World Cup of Hockey is Canada. This is the Stanley Cup. It goes to the best team. It's the hardest trophy in all of professional sports to win. So you have to.
what about the belt?
Which belt?
Like MMA.
Well, that's an individual sport.
Isn't that the hardest one?
No, not really. Because the reason why they call it that is because you have to have luck in order to win the Stanley Cup as well. It's the reason why the belt, like a UFC belt or a boxing belt or whatever, would be on paper technically easier, is because the results are only between you and your opponent. So there's nobody else that can affect your ability to win the championship. Even if you're the best player in the world, if your
So
team,
basically you're saying it's because it's not a team sport. What about football?
hockey's still harder. What's up, suicidal awareness? Thanks for joining. Um, foot because hockey they play 82 games first, then you have to win 16 games to win the cup.
How many football?
Football, you have to win only 16 games to make the playoffs.
What about soccer?
Soccer, it's less physical. They don't smash into each other. They don't knock each other's teeth out.
But they don't get to glide.
They
They have
don't
to
punch
run.
each other's. Yeah, but I mean that's yeah. I'm not saying it's less. Like there's probably just as much cardio or more cardio in a soccer player for soccer players, but they're not smashing into each other. Some of these players play on literal broken bones. They break their bones and they hide their injuries so that they can continue playing because they know how important it is to win the Stanley Cup. And every single season, at the end of the year, they find out that some of these guys are playing with a broken foot, and they just shove their foot into a hockey skate and continue to play. Broken wrist, mangled fingers,
Oh my god.
because they're slashing and hitting each other with their sticks. Those be players that take a puck to the face, an 80-mile-an-hour slap shot with a hard rubber disc to the teeth, knocks out some of their teeth. They'll go to the back for a minute to get some uh, to see the trainer to get some medical attention, and they'll hop right back out and play another shift. And then on top of that, like I said, luck plays into hockey more than any other sport. You can have an unlucky bounce where just due to a variation in the um, condition of the ice, for example, let's say early in the game, something happens where a guy's skate like gouged a piece of the ice and it like kind of like broke it a bit. That could happen early on in the first period and not affect the outcome of the game at all until maybe sometime way later in the game, like in the third period, where somebody shoots the puck down the ice and it goes over and it hits that little gouge that was made on the ice and it changes the trajectory of the puck in a seemingly random way that then causes a breakaway for the opposite team because it was not going in the right direction or something like that. Or a guy trips and falls because he's gliding around on ice instead of running around on feet. There's more chances of an anomaly like that of happening in a hockey game than the precision of technique that happens in football and soccer. There's more random chance to it basically. Nope. It's just a commercial. It's going into the third period, remember? See what? Oh, the sprinkler. Should I go turn it off? Okay, I'm gonna go turn it off real quick. No, I'll turn it off. What's up, guys? We're back. I had to turn off the sprinklers because we're watering the back lawn and we didn't want to leave the sprinkler on too long. If Florida can kill off this penalty, guys, it'll be huge. Here's another thing that's weird about hockey that doesn't happen in a lot of other sports. The referees, um, they have a harder time calling penalties because the game is so fast and it's so physical. So it's hard to tell what's a penalty and what's not half the time. And they change the way that they call the game even in the playoffs compared to the regular season because they don't want to affect the game too much. So sometimes in the regular season they'll call a guy for like roughing or tripping or whatever, some infraction that happens, and then when it gets to the postseason they don't call the same calls because they don't want to affect the game too much, which means that guys can get away with being even more physical and hurting each other even more. See, like that, something just happened where a guy got hit in the face with a stick, and the refs didn't call a penalty. But I don't care because it was on an Edmonton player. Two Myers. Hi, Zara.
Hi.
Who's Two Myers again? Oh, is it TWC? I thought it was a two. I couldn't read your name. Sorry, bud. I thought it was two, like TWO. Oh, I forgot to say the Lay's chips that you, Zara, and Gigi were eating the other night, they have another flavor called Rockin' Buffalo Rock.
I saw them, yeah.
It's the blue bag. It's mad good if you see that one next time. You saw that one?
I did, yeah.
Rockin' Buffalo?
Yeah.
What do they taste like? Buffalo wings?
Yeah, I saw that one.
What was the one that we had? Stampede Barbecue?
Barbecue. Cowboy.
Or Cowboy Barbecue? They taste like a buffalo wing and a little vinegar kick, like salt and vinegar flavor. Oh, the puck just flew over the glass, guys. Yeah, for some reason, this Stanley Cup final, these two teams are just the two slimiest teams of all time, too. When was the last time the last NHL dynasty, like the MJ '90s Bulls? Um, there was nothing. There's been nothing like that since the '80s in the NHL, except for the only team that's been close to having a dynasty was Chicago between 2010 and 2015, I think, because I think they won three Stanley Cups in the span of 5 years or 6 years. They won in 2010, 2013, and 2015, which would be three cups in the span of 6 years. But that's not quite like I don't know how many. I think Michael Jordan won like five championships or something like that, five or six or something like that. I thought. And no team has been that good for since the 80s, which was the Oilers, back when Gretzky played for the Oilers. Yeah, my boy had two three-peats, 91 to 93 and then 96 to 98. Yeah, there's been nobody with any three-peats since the Oilers did back in the 1980s. The only team that came close was the Pittsburgh Penguins had two Stanley Cups in a row in I think 17 and 18, 2017, 2018, something like that. And then they lost to the Stanley Cup champion, I believe, in 2019. So they were, but it was in the Eastern Conference Final. So I think they were close to getting a three-peat, but they didn't. Mario Lemieux would be like, I think he's probably considered number two or number three all time. Like in consideration. But his career was cut short because of injuries and illnesses. Who is it great that never won a Stanley Cup? Um, there's lots. There's lots of really good players that never won Stanley Cups. Like Joe Thornton, he was really good, but he never won a cup. I think Joe Thornton, I think he's probably in the top 10 in scoring. I'd have to look that one up. But he played for San Jose for most of his career, and for some reason, San Jose was just one of those teams that was really good and just couldn't win in the playoffs. So the closest he ever got was to one Stanley Cup final where they lost to Pittsburgh. Jerome McGinley never won a Stanley Cup. He made it to one final, and then I think he went to like three different contenders near the end of his career: Pittsburgh, LA, and Colorado. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anyone else. Most of the all-time greats always win a Stanley Cup, though. Mm-hmm.
I have school on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I have practicum again on Wednesday. I have work and school on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
So the only time I could take break for a full day is Saturday, Sunday, and Friday.
Okay.
So then we'll be home.
Wait, but didn't you want to do the surfing camp on a Monday?
Yeah, I want to do the surfing camp next Monday.
You don't have any work or school or
Oh
anything?
my God, I have practicum on Monday, right? I can't do it on Monday.
Is it on Monday every time?
Monday and Wednesday, yeah.
Ah.
I have to do it on a Friday.
Or is there any holidays coming up?
Maybe we can do it later. We can make it a trip for your birthday.
Okay.
Because yeah, I'm so busy right now. I forgot that. You want to take it this Sunday, like after tomorrow?
Sure.
Play? Can you take the day off?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Where do you want to take it?
Hiking.
Sure, let's do it.
Or to the lake.
Sure.
Either one.
I want to do a hike. It's also like a heat warning right now. It said there's a heat warning for the next couple of days. It's just,
Yeah, well, and then that's a good time for me to take the day off because I almost died out there
you're
today.
right. No, Sunday is really bad.
Yeah.
So you should actually take that day off. I don't think we should go outside. Sorry, I don't think so. It's like 25 degrees and bugging out. I think
25 is not that bad, though.
no, but it's just saying that.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be hotter. Today was supposedly 23.
It felt hotter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're not right. I think the island is so off, hey?
Yeah, I think
Have you ever
so.
been somewhere where the
I
weather
told
is
you that
always
the other
so
day. It was said it was 23, and I was like, this is not 23. It feels like it's 29 out here.
Yeah.
It's crazy. If we went down to the lake, I would be down.
I would not.
It would cool us down and jump in the water.
I know, but I got to.
Oh, from drinking the lake water. Well, you're not supposed to drink it.
I didn't mean to.
I know what you mean. It goes into your mouth somehow.
We should take it to the Nemo Aquatic Center then.
Sure.
That's smart. We could go to the Aquatic Center and then go to the flag.
Sounds good.
And then once the sun starts setting, we can go to
The beach.
or the beach, or do a hike, like around this time, 7.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we know we'll be sleeping.
Get an ice cream.
Maybe early in the morning then. Do a little.
Okay, wake up at dawn. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever you want. We'll figure something out. It'll be fun.
We can just take it to the Aquatic Center. He wants that.
Yeah, he likes swimming.
They have open swim. Um, 6 a.m. to noon. Until noon. I go.
Star Trek, the Oils. You can vote for the Oilers in the poll if you want. Right now, 62% are going for the Oilers. The Oilers better win. I don't think so, bud. We're going for the Flames. I mean, the Florida Panthers over here. There's about 10 minutes left in the third period here. Wow, what a save. Damn, yeah, but we can have a comeback like last game. No way. That was not fun, guys. Last game, I did not enjoy myself. Especially because Florida, like, they looked like they had the game locked down. 3-1? Like, that's a tight lead to have. 3-1 in second period. I know the Oilers scored first that game, but I mean, it seemed all but over at that point.
Look how sick we got finished.
Really? That's amazing.
It's everyone's in six. I think that you have to buy like 2 tickets, but they closed it for now.
Oh,
Midday. Like it's like a pirate ship scene. It's so cute.
that's so cute. We're just planning a day with our nephew.
Because my sister's birthday, we're gonna take them all.
Yeah, my sister-in-law's birthday is coming up soon, so we're planning a day with our nephew to.
But it's a heat stroke.
It's so hot, yeah, where we live.
So we're gonna go to the aquatic center.
Sometimes McJesus can whip up a miracle or two. It's possible. I mean, he's so good.
David?
Yeah, they call him McJesus sometimes
Wow, that's how.
because he's the savior of Edmonton. Wow, that was huge.
7 minutes.
Oh my goodness, that was a huge chance for the Oil.
I mean, extras will do the third. So you think it's Monday? It's too hot for you to work anyway?
Sure, yeah, it's too hot for
You
me to
sure
work,
it's not just going outside then?
but I love going outside.
That's. I'm not doing it.
Okay, I love hot days, guys. I don't know if you guys love them hot summer days, but sometimes they just hit different.
I
The
do,
only,
but it's so hard.
yeah, the only problem is they drain you. I
I
was
love the summer.
I was working outside today, guys, and oh my God, I've never been so tired. Like,
I actually like the winter too, though.
that's true. Me too. I love the
I
winter.
like the crisp cold.
You know I love the winter. I actually do. I love wintertime days. I like the fall too. I like when it first starts getting a little cooler, and then you can go for a run outside, and it's nice and the air is nice and crispy, but it's still not too cold.
The fall is nice too, yeah.
Yeah, and we can't forget everybody's favorite season, the spring. Is she napping?
I don't know if you want to. I don't want to disturb them.
She's probably taking a nap from all that hot sun. It was so hot out where we live, guys. We went out in the yard to play with our sprinkler.
You know what? This house is really cold.
Yeah, that's lucky.
Really lucky.
Yeah. 6 minutes left to lock this game down. Let's go, Florida. It's going to be a hot summer for sure. Hopefully, y'all won't have to deal with it. Any wildfires or severe weather. Yeah, I know. I feel so bad for everybody in Saskatchewan and Manitoba. I think they're both getting smoked out. If you want to, it's totally up to you. This is my wife, guys, by the way. She's just joining the stream. But yeah, I heard that Saskatchewan got completely smoked out earlier by fires, and it sucks because it seems like every summer now there's a wildfire somewhere. I believe last summer, Kelowna,
Oh God, that was brutal.
which is one of my favorite
2
cities.
summers ago, it was Calgary. Or no, it was.
Was it 2 summers?
It was smoky in Calgary.
What was it from Kelowna though?
Oh, then that was 2 summers ago, yeah.
Was the Kelowna fire 2 summers ago?
I believe so.
Maybe it was, yeah. But either way, yeah, there's been fires in Alberta before too, like in the south. Grass fires. Oh, Jasper.
Jasper was last year, yeah.
Jasper got on fire. The Kelowna fire might have been 2 years ago. Jasper almost burned down like last year. Um, where else? I know. I'm pretty sure it was around 2019. It was really bad for a while. Like in Calgary, there was so much smoke that
Oh no, I'm gonna lose my Duolingo streak.
people weren't allowed to go outside and stuff like that.
Oh, this is how you say hot in Arabic, guys.
Har, har,
Mutar is rain. Matar.
matar. That's so funny. You're learning about the weather right when we're talking about it.
I didn't mean that.
But yeah, it's kind of scary, yeah, because um, here on Vancouver Island, it's been really hot and dry too lately. I just pray nothing bad happens. This game's getting a little spicy.
Yeah, that was bad. Like 30% of all the buildings.
And Jasper got burned down?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That was so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason I remember the Kelowna one being real bad too.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
Do you know why it was so bad?
Why?
Our marathon was almost canceled. We ran the Calgary Marathon 2023. We ran it 2024 as well.
Oh.
But do you not remember a week before
Oh,
we ran?
it was so smoky
It
that they were
was so
saying
smoky
it's almost
that
dangerous
they were
because,
gonna cancel the marathon.
yeah, it'll go,
That's why I remember.
smoke will go in people's lungs and stuff like that.
They were telling people, literally, it was orange in Calgary, guys,
Mm-hmm.
in 2023,
Yeah.
and they were telling everybody don't go outside.
Yeah.
The air pollution was so bad. And lay down. So cozy. المطر. Yeah, الطقس. Cold weather. Oh, the cold weather. الطقس.
It's hot weather?
What?
That was hot weather?
Yeah. I like.
Ryan? Ray? Sorry. Let me say that. Don't make a mess.
Hey, Ray.
Don't make a mess. If you drop things on the floor, put them back.
Put them back in. Hold these. This all these. Did you get them all? I see that one more. There you go. Oh, I see more. Here. Thanks. Be careful, okay?
Oh my goodness. The Oilers almost scored. Are they going to pull their goalie anytime here? Or?
59 days.
I think under the cup. The audacity.
Hockey let our streak die. I'm gonna be demoted. Oh, demoted again.
I know
can't-
it's
I
so
made it
hard.
to the top. I'm done. I don't care about that anymore. I just need to keep my streak alive. Duolingo is so hard, guys. Go look for it.
In your room. Oh, it's okay. Edmonton's going to pull their goalie anytime here.
Oh, God.
There's only 2 minutes left. They're down by a goal. 2 minutes 33 seconds, I should say. Yeah, they're pulling him right now. Empty net.
Oh, God.
This is scary.
This is scary. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
2 minutes
It can
30.
go both ways.
Yeah, because you know how powerful Edmonton is with an extra skater.
Yeah.
But all Florida has to do is dump it down into that net. Hit the end up above the net.
2 minutes.
About 2 minutes left now, yeah.
What music should I come for my short?
I kind of like that one.
Which one? This?
The Rick Astley music.
This is? But this
Yeah.
is like a weird remix version where it stops.
Oh.
It's weird. I like this one.
I feel like that's that song that I said, is this a joke?
Oh.
No, not this one. The one that Rick Astley music.
My hair looks so good. When I used to do those.
What did you use
That heatless curl rod.
the heatless curler rods?
Yeah. I might as well use it in this.
It's been really dry lately.
Look how nice my hair looked in this video.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I can play this music. Look at that.
Wow, wow, wow.
It's in your hand.
You have your card.
No. It's wet. It's wet? That's because you put it in a sprinkler. Yeah.
He just looked at us blankly.
That's a good idea.
Go to the washroom and there's towels in there. 1:31, guys, with the empty net.
Take a breath. It's not an emergency, right? What can we use to dry it? Yeah, that's a good idea. What else? Oh, look, Mom wants to help.
He was about to have a meltdown. He's like, it's not wet.
marathon and you kill it. Kill it. You kill it.
You want to do another run after the sun goes down?
Yes.
Because it's going to be so cool.
But you know what? You were like trying to say, oh, guys, he's not convinced that I'm physically unable to run. He's like, you could do a half marathon today. I woke up, my quads are so sorely.
Really?
I don't think you understand that I have only walked as physical exercise since that half marathon. Like, you're out here, guys, he busts his ass. Go look at his last. I don't do that.
Yeah, but maybe that's what. That's maybe that. I just thought that.
Like, remember when we first started running back 5 years ago in those summers together?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how we could barely do a 2K and we were winded and stuff like that? Like, that's how I felt right there. I haven't felt that
Fair
way
enough.
since that summer. Like, because 5 years we were so consistent. We
Yeah.
always ran. Remember this?
When was that? Wow.
Should I repost this?
Sure.
But it doesn't make sense. No, I can't repost it because it doesn't make sense. Because I didn't run a marathon.
Yeah, but you could post it as a throwback.
I know, but I post so many throwbacks though because I'm too lazy to make content so everyone can know everything.
Hmm.
I'll make more content.
What a save there by Bobber. 1 minute left, guys. Time to dig deep. Oh, and one of the Florida defensemen looks like he broke his stick. So now it's 6-on-5 with one Florida player with no stick. Another ice. 30 seconds left, guys. Can the Panthers hold on? So far, we have 62% of people are wrong.
You're so rude. Sorry guys for the driving noises. That's all they
There's
do.
a car outside, yeah.
Yeah, traffic is crazy
Traffic,
at this house.
yeah. 30 seconds left. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no,
No,
no.
he didn't.
They scored.
No, they
Oh my God,
No, they
guys.
didn't.
Oh my God.
Who
Unbelievable.
was it? Was it McJesus?
It might have been McJesus.
Oh my god.
No, it was Perry, the worm.
Oh.
It was the worm.
Oh
Oh my God, guys. I'm just so done with the Oilers. I hate them. I hate them so much. I just can't stand the Oilers. Oh, how did this happen?
18 seconds. They couldn't hold on for 18 seconds? That was so good. That was crazy. Through all those legs?
Uh,
Oh my god. Yeah, for real. Sorry, Trevor. He knows.
Let me know where you're from Calgary without saying it. Yeah, of course.
I can't believe it's
Oh
18.
my
I'm
God,
sick right
guys.
now.
I just
I'm
wanted the
sick
game to
right
be
now.
over.
I'm literally sick right now.
Why couldn't they just end the game, guys? 18 seconds.
Oh my god. That was it for the Oilers.
It's true. I hate them.
I'm literally sick right now. I can't believe this.
I can't believe this is happening.
I can't. What
They're
is on?
they're
What's going
fighting
on?
each other. He's choking him.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Marchand had a hand around Bouchard's neck there.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it looked like he was choking him
Yeah,
out.
I literally looked like he was choking him out.
Yeah.
That's so scary. Low-key domestic abuse on the ice. Why would you put your hand on him like that? Incredible. Good for them, losing.
No, not good for them.
Well, not good for us, but good for them. What's going on? You want to drive on your bed? On your bed or the couch? The couch? So what do you want? You want Uncle and Aunt to move? Oh, I'm sitting here though, so I can't move from this spot. Maybe you can drive on that part of the couch? Maybe you can drive on the windowsill? Maybe you can drive on the green chair? Okay. Well, then you have to find somewhere to drive. I gave you lots of ideas. Maybe drive? Come drive the back car. Yes, you can.
Just drive right there then. Right here.
Huh?
This is a good spot.
Okay, then drive here, as instructed.
You can drive there.
No, Ray. Over here.
Over there, Ray. Poor little guy. Hi, Tyler. We're just watching the hockey game. Thanks for coming back. We're about to head into overtime, guys. Unbelievable. Florida was up 4-3 with 18 seconds left, and Edmonton tied the game. And now we have to watch next goal wins hockey overtime. Both teams are pretty good on OT. I'm on the edge of my seat. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's why I just wanted the game to end. I still believe.
How's it going, Ty? You missed my stream in the morning.
I still believe the Florida Panthers are going to win this game, guys.
What?
But I just wanted them to win it in regulation so it could just be over and done with. Now I have to sit here for another 20 minutes waiting for the game to start again. And
I think I'm gonna go gluten free.
okay.
What? Are we going gluten free together?
No, I don't think so.
Whatever.
For every gluten that you don't eat, I'm going to eat more gluten.
Stop. Why? You're gonna have gut issues and back knee.
Ew.
Yeah, that's why you go gluten free.
I think I'm going to take semaglutide injections.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Someone is gonna score in the first 8 minutes of OT.
I just saw a commercial. I hope so. Honestly, I honestly hope so. Just because I just don't want to have the pressure of having to watch that much hockey. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So much pressure.
it's so much pressure. No, like it hurts.
Players don't understand how hard it is.
Yeah, like no, the players just end the game, guys, because you don't have to understand how hard it is to watch when you're clenching yourself the whole time. Like I'm clenched.
Guys.
I'm clenched.
He wakes up in the morning sore from how much his muscles have just been clenched.
Yeah, I'm clenched right now. It's overtime.
You know what I'm craving right now?
What's that?
Like eggplant, like fried eggplant.
Fried eggplant, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think I've had that.
You know my grandma? She used to stab the eggplant with a knife, cut it open with a knife, sprinkle some salt, and eat that with some bread. So good.
Yes, I want the Panthers to win.
Some fried eggplant right now.
And the Panthers were winning 4-3, and then the Oilers scored with 18
let's
seconds.
pause for a breathing exercise during this intermission for real.
Okay, let's do
After
it.
your tenseness. Remember when I tried to make you do yoga with me and you declined?
No, I did it. I did a whole sun salutation with you.
Oh no, he really wanted to jump on the couch. Poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just tired. He passes bedtime at 8.
No, yeah, he's just really tired, and he's making up things to be sad about
Yeah.
or mad about, whatever you want to call it, frustrated. Yeah.
We all do it. This is why he watches the hockey.
Yeah, it's exactly so that I could take my frustrations out on the Oilers.
Yell.
The Oilers scored. No, did you see my reaction? I should cut that part of the clip. I should make it short.
I was actually shocked too. I cannot believe they let us slide.
18 seconds left, guys.
That wasn't okay.
What Gigi doing? She's taking care of her son.
Yeah.
He's trying to go to bed. He got a little emotional, yeah.
Hey Gigi. Oh yeah, let me tell you something.
W mom. 60% of people are voting for the Oilers. Yeah, the chat is literally speaking to you through my channels now. At least it's an excuse to have more popcorn. What happened to Gigi? Oh no, nothing happened to her. Something happened to Ray. He got emotional. He got sad because he wanted to drive his cars on the couch, and we're sitting on the couch right now. And we said, no, you can't drive on the couch because we're sitting on it. And he got really sad. But he's not actually sad, guys. He's just frustrated because he's sleepy. He wants to go to bed. So he made up a excuse. We have ground beef in the fridge. W Ray still, yeah. No, he's still a W, yeah. He gets a little frustrated sometimes when things don't go his way. And he just wanted to drive cars right where we're sitting. Me too, not gonna lie. Yeah, I know. It happens to everybody, guys. You know, they get a little frustrated, you get a little emotional, especially when you're tired. I think he's hangry too. We didn't eat a proper dinner today for some reason. I think it was just too hot. It was too hot, and nobody wanted to cook any food because nobody wanted to turn on the oven today. I've literally eaten so much popcorn for dinner already, guys. I haven't had a proper dinner either. Any baseball? Not really. I can't get into baseball. It's just too slow of a game for me. I've watched like some World Series over the years, but like it was mostly very like rarely like basically my brother is more into baseball and I remember I think his favorite team was the Chicago Cubs and they made it to the finals one time and that was like the one time that I was watching baseball a bit more because my brother really wanted to watch the baseball finals or whatever it's called. The what's the baseball trophy called again? The MLB championship, I think. The World Series. That's what it's called. Yeah, he wanted to watch the World Series because his favorite team was in the finals. So I remember I watched a few games, but this was probably like a decade ago or so.
I cannot believe it's not over yet.
I know.
It's almost torturous at this point.
Hmm.
Like,
Two overtime games in a row.
yeah.
And how is Florida not able to close out these games? They've had leads both times.
What's the chat saying?
They said popcorn for dinner. Do you watch any baseball? Have you ever watched baseball?
I play baseball. I love playing baseball. That's my favorite sport to play. What's your favorite sport to play?
Favorite sport to play is ice hockey. What about you?
I just said
Oh yeah, baseball.
I love baseball. I just think it's the most fun.
My favorite sport to play is ice hockey.
That's fun.
But my second favorite sport I like is football. Baseball's kind of fun to play. Oh, they can't hear you because I'm on my headphones.
Hmm.
They're saying they can't really hear you.
Oh, really?
Hmm. She said she likes baseball, like playing baseball.
Am I just being quiet?
No, it's because you're speaking through my mic, I think. Should I turn it off or will it make the audio
No,
bad?
it's gonna make the audio worse.
Yeah, my microphone's kind of messed up on my phone, guys. So I'm wearing these open runs by Shocks to improve the audio quality. But unfortunately, the mic is over here, and so you can't hear Zara very well unless she talked really loud, and I have to turn my head so you can speak into the mic. Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of baseball. Do you have the AirPods? I think Zara has AirPods,
I do.
but I think they're getting old themselves. They need to be,
We need to re-up our
yeah, our
technology.
tech is getting old, guys.
You need a new phone.
I need a new
You need
phone.
AirPods. We need like 3 more ring lights in this house.
I'm gonna get a new pair of Shocks too, because you know these headphones, these Shocks, the button on this side is starting to go a little bit. It doesn't click as good. Like you have to like squeeze it to click it. But I find baseball to be kind of boring, even when you're playing, because you have to wait to go to bat. You know when you're like
You do have to wait so long. You know
mhm.
what I think about baseball? I think the team should be smaller.
Yeah,
Because it's fucking boring.
yeah.
Oh shit, wait, that's not true.
Yeah, like when you're sitting on the bench waiting to bat, and if your team is sucks and they get all out, then you might not even get a chance to bat.
I always went first, though. I was one of those annoying kids.
You're one of those kids where like, I'm going to the front, I'm getting the bat, right?
There's no way I was gonna wait in the back of that line.
But did your school enforce batting orders?
Nope.
So like you'd always get to bat every time?
So much kids were scared to bat.
Why would you be scared to bat?
They didn't want to play. Especially because don't forget, we were just gender separated.
But you weren't, or you were?
Sometimes we were.
So sometimes it was all girls playing?
Yeah, my gym class was only all girls in middle school.
Yeah, so then why were the girls scared?
They didn't want to play.
Oh.
Just didn't want to play.
I could kind of understand being scared because you think you're going to get pelted by the pitcher if they don't know how to pitch well and like hit you with the ball by accident. Yeah, did you ever play belly baseball?
Yeah, I love that.
It's like they have a giant, big, like crash pad mat, right? And then you play with a little, like you play with a kickball and you kick it, and then you have to run. And when you slide, like instead of sliding to your base, you jump onto this giant crash pad that was like a huge mattress, basically. Yeah, Tyler Cassidy is saying we should use the AirPods, and each one of us could put one in one ear if you wanted to have two mics going. But I'm pretty sure the AirPods are also they're not working that well. But honestly, I like playing all team sports, like even baseball. But name any team sport. It's always fun to play.
You're right.
Like soccer, basketball, football, rugby. Yeah, overtime just started. It's about a minute. A minute has passed so far. Lacrosse. Ultimate frisbee. Have you ever played that one? Oh my God, huge save. Imagine being in that arena. Those people must actually be like clenched right now. If you got a PS5, what game are you getting first? Probably Castle Crashers. That was a throwback for Zara. That was the last game we played. I used to have a PS4, I think, and we spent all night playing Castle Crashers one time. And I mean all night. Like we literally started in like the evening, and then we couldn't stop playing. We loved it so much. We played until the sun came up the next day. But to be serious though, a non-joke answer would be probably NHL. Or honestly, the new GTA game. But you know what games I actually like? World building games like Sim City.
Really?
Hmm.
What else?
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I love roller coaster. Zoo
Z-
Tycoon was my also
Zoo
favorite.
Tycoon. That's so funny. I don't know. It makes me laugh that you and I were both into those like nerdy weird games like Zoo Tycoon.
I think everyone loved those.
Really?
I thought so.
Guys, does everybody love Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon
And Sims.
and Sims? Or what was that one that you had been playing on the computer the one time? Pop Tropica.
I love Pop Tarts when I was a kid.
Yeah. No, but I played it recently, remember? I played
Yeah.
Pop Tropica last year for some reason. Yeah, last winter, guys. For some reason, I got into this game called Pop Tropica on the computer simply because Zara claimed it was like the best game of all time. But it was like a game for like seventh graders. It was like teaching people history and stuff like that. But it was still so fun. But in reality, um, the games that I played more than any other would have been the EA Sports NHL franchises. Like by far, I had NHL 2002 all the way up until like NHL uh, 18 or 19, something like that. I think I had 17 different versions of the same NHL game. And I had a few back for the Nintendo 64 as well, like NHL 96. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Had to get a little slice of apple pie. Nice.
Should we get something?
Maybe we should get something too, yeah. I feel like Apple's always getting a little something, slice of something.
Oh, I have ground beef. Do you want me to buy it for you?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we should make some burgers or something.
8:30.
You want to just make some ground beef or something?
We got only bad.
That's okay.
Keto?
Yeah.
Keto burgers?
Would you want to?
Yeah, but I need that bowl.
You need this bowl?
Yeah.
It still has popcorn in it. Can you put it in a different bowl? Like I could put this popcorn in a different bowl. Like, give you the bowl. Yeah, I feel like Apple was always getting a little slice of something. I remember he was going for a little Chipotle earlier or something like that. Or he said he wanted to finish his meal preps and then go for a little Chipotle. Sorry, I'm off on and I'm working out at 11:30 at night. So my Iraqi kebab, rice, and what is it called? Fasolia? Fasolia. Yeah, I was telling. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I was telling about the best shawarma spots, and then we remembered that shawarma Barlow is closed now. It's getting cold in here now. That's why I'm putting this blanket on. I got the fan going. That's why. Oh my goodness! Wow, guys, that was a crazy sequence. That was insane, guys. Whoever's watching the game right now, I'm almost gonna just show it. I don't even care. Look at that. Did you guys see that puck? Look at how close it gets. Oh my God. A game of inches, guys. Did you see that? Literally, it was on the goal line, hitting the post. I synced your live to the stream, so when you get this message, it'll be 30 to 40 seconds delayed for me. Like, I'm in the past. Yeah, well, you're about to see that sequence that I just showed you then, because that was probably about 30, 40 seconds ago. But that was insane, guys. I can't even believe that. Oh my God! It was just skittering along the ice. This is killing me, guys. I just need Florida to score, guys. Please. Please, Florida, just put them out of their misery. I can't go on watching the Oilers. Transsexual? Why would you say that? You guys want to know something crazy? Is last season in the playoffs, my grandma was cheering for the Oilers, even though she's from Calgary. And I went to go watch the game at her house, and I felt bad. I didn't want to cheer against my grandma's team, so I pretended that I was cheering for the Oilers, but I secretly wasn't. Because she's just a casual fan. Like she just cheers for like whatever team is closest to home or whatever. The game is still going, yep. There's about 6 minutes left in overtime now. The first overtime period. And if you don't know how it works in hockey, the first team to score in overtime wins the game. And it just keeps going forever until somebody scores. In the playoffs. They just keep adding more periods, so if this first overtime period ends, they'll go to another intermission and then just start a new period. That's right. Go Panthers. You can vote for them in the poll if you want. If you haven't already, guys, vote for the Panthers. That's right. Good job. If you already voted for the Panthers, then you're doing a good thing, guys. We can't have any Oilers fans. Oh my God, breakaway. Here we go. Come on, Florida. Oh my God, he missed the net. Unbelievable. I'm going to show you guys the replay one more time, too. He literally missed the net. Oh my goodness, guys. McDavid and Draisaitl on the 2-0. 2-on-1, I mean. Good defensive play to get it out, though. Oh, it was McDavid. It was Kane. Good golly, guys. This game is too tight. Three minutes left in the third or the overtime period, I should say. My game is at 3 minutes left, essentially. I think 2:55, but it's there's a whistle right now. 2:52. And they're about to drop the puck. .241 now. The referees are huddling up, talking about something. Sure. Did you make burgers?
I just made
Deconstructed burgers? Okay. This is it?
salsa, cucumbers,
Wow.
and marble cheese.
Guys, look what Zara just made. W Zara. Oh my God, guys. She made deconstructed burgers. So essentially, it's a burger, but we have to eat them with forks. That's pure Canadian ground beef right there, guys. Mm. Oh my God, sweetheart. Thank you so much. With the marble cheddar cheese. And this isn't ketchup, it's actually salsa. Mmm.
Is it good?
Yeah, do you want salsa too?
I'll try it.
I swear, try it.
Like with the beef?
Yeah, like put some beef in it, dip some beef in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess it's like.
Yeah, it's like ketchup. People put ketchup on their burgers, right? You like it? W Zara. That's what's up. What are y'all's favorite food spots and least favorite?
Fast food A&W is my favorite.
Me too. I love A&W. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of McDonald's. I don't like it.
Here I would put tahinis.
Tahinis. I forgot about tahinis. I remember Abel was asking about the best shawarma spots in Calgary.
Yeah.
I don't even think I mentioned tahinis. I don't really have a least favorite spot. I like all spots for some reason. The only places I sometimes have a problem with is certain pizza places. I used to hate Papa John's, to be honest,
Why?
because it's just like a personal beef that I had with them. But it was basically because I worked for this company that would get us pizza anytime it was a bad day when it rained. and it was always Papa John's, and then so I associated Papa John's with a bad time.
Oh.
And then so I started hating Papa John's because anytime it was a really hard day, you'd get Papa John's. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sarah? So then after several years of this pattern, I convinced this company that I worked for to switch from Papa John's to Pizza 73. But basically, I just associated Papa John's with like a shitty day type of thing. I haven't had Papa John's in years or Pizza Pizza. I don't think Pizza Pizza exists in Alberta.
Oh.
I think in Alberta it's Pizza 73. Or it might be something completely different. I don't know. I'm gonna make a turkey bacon, an egg and cheese breakfast sandwich in the morning.
Yeah.
I swear I'm wrapping in foil makes all the difference, warming up that bread. I'm sure that sounds really good, actually. Oh my God, the Oilers have a 2-on-1. They broke it up though. Sometimes everything bagel or a Martin's potato bun and an American cheese or cheddar. I don't know what is a Martin's potato bun. Do you know what that is? Is that a typo or is this something I've never heard of? The first overtime ended.
What?
Double overtime. Next time you grill burgers, get that. Have Zora search Martin's potato buns and save it for next time. It has a nice flavor. Shake Shack and other burger places prefer it also. You want to search that? Martin's potato rolls.
Oh, they're like those Hawaiian rolls.
Mmm, Hawaiian rolls?
Yeah. We have something like this.
Mmm.
Like we use them to make sliders.
Right. hmm For some reason, I think in Canada they're called Hawaiian rolls.
Mm-hmm.
It might be one of those weird things where different regions have different names for them. Hawaiian rolls are different. Similar because they're sweet.
Oh,
Well, apparently they're different. You want the salsa?
no, I just want one dip.
Okay. Like apparently, you know what I heard is Americans don't have ketchup flavored chips. King's Hawaiian brand is the major one that introduced the Hawaiian bread, and it be hitting every time. I'm sure they're good. I don't think I've ever had them. Have you ever had them? The Hawaiian buns?
No, I've never had them.
I don't think I've ever had them to be honest. But I've seen the TikToks or the YouTube shorts about them. Like I see people like they cut them all in half, and then they put a bunch of like meat and cheese and stuff on it, and then they put them all together and they make like a big burger or a big like I don't know like sandwich out of them. I always butter the Martin roll, place it flat on the pan to toast it, and then after making the burger, wrap it in foil so it heats up nice. Sheesh. Or here's another Canadian thing is the poutine. My bad, I got a chill. Great game. It has been a great game too. I know Zara loves poutines too. That's her guilty pleasure, isn't it?
Yeah.
We generally eat really, really healthy.
Exactly.
Generally. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. But if we ever get like cheap foods, it's usually like poutine or something like that. Do you like the Fast and the Furious movies? Or no, because they started being bad after seven. I can't defend them anymore. Honestly, I lost track of all the Fast and the Furious movies. But yes, my nephew would be obsessed with those because he loves cars and race cars. But I don't really remember any of them anymore. Did you ever see any of the Fast and the Furious? Everybody's heard of them. Everybody knows that series because it's so popular. And they've made like 100 of them. Ludacris's and Tyrese's little comedic moments are so forced and unfunny now. Yeah, that happens. The writers probably just don't have a clue what's actually funny anymore for those movies. I kind of like a good silly bad movie though. Like honestly, like this might be controversial, but I actually like the Minecraft movie, the Jumanji movie. You know, like those are just silly um like like throwaway comedic movies. You know, like there's no depth to them. They're not serious at all. But I kind of like them. That joint is hilarious. There was a movie scene I mentioned but deleted because I can't stand Luda in it. Never mind.
I just made an AI mermaid version of myself.
Are you serious? That's crazy how realistic that was. That's AI, guys. Oh, is there an NBA game on too? Oh, AI. I get it.
Second consecutive rate plus. 2.75.
Really?
We're actually good.
We're getting close. We're getting close. Oh, the Bank of Canada paused the rates again, guys. Imagine showing this to somebody in 2014 even. Yeah, that's true.
What?
The AI thing you just did.
Yeah. So funny.
That's so true. Like, yeah, if you showed that to somebody back then, they'd be like, "She's a witch." No, I'm just kidding. hmm They had stuff like that, but yeah, it would take hundreds of hours of rendering and like
Yeah.
yeah, like a guy like artists like doing it digitally. hmm When did Snapchat filters start? I feel like Snapchat started that trend. I don't recall either, but it must have been mid. Yeah, like 2016 or 17 or something. And it started off with like the mouse ears and the dog nose and the, the hard eyes or whatever,
Yeah.
But now it's full on into, yeah, you take a photo of yourself and you can AI video yourself into like a completely different world, different scene type of thing. That looks so realistic. TWC said hi Zara again. He's back. It's TWC. What does TWC even stand for? You didn't finish your beef? Thanks so much for making that. You just whipped it up real quick. Mmm. All right, guys. Overtime is underway. Second overtime. It's getting dark out. Do you usually get a taper fade with a beard lineup? Mm, not usually, but I have before. I had a really good barber when I was in Calgary, but not anymore. Yeah, because we moved. No, I found a decent barber here on the island. Yeah, I kind of need a cut to be honest. I'd be getting a mid-skin fade and then line up with a slight fade in the beard. I hate it when I feel them lowering the beard though. Yeah, the beard is always the hardest part to keep in line. Tell Zara to stop posting shorts and get on the live. I'm joking. She already went live today. You missed it. Unless he was there. I don't know. This is Tyler Cassidy. I saw your live for a little bit. I was working though, so I just checked it out quickly. When I joined, you were singing songs. He was there. Yeah. No, I said he missed it. And he said he's oh, he said tell her I was just kidding. He's completely trolling. She knows. She knows you're joking. It's all in good fun, guys. It was a hot day out here though, guys. Oh my gosh. If the Oilers win, I'm starting a riot. He said he was on the line for a few minutes, but couldn't stay long. What channel is the game on? It depends what region you live in. What region do you live in, Tyler Cassidy? And maybe I can tell you. But I'm pretty sure it's on Sportsnet. But I don't know where you live, so if you live in Canada, then it's on one of the Sportsnet, like Sportsnet West or uh, Sportsnet Central or whatever the other Sportsnet channels are called. But if you live in America, I don't know. Tennessee, so it's probably way different. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you need to have like the NHL Center Ice package or something with your TV um, subscription, or you need uh, you need to download Sportsnet Now, the app. But I don't even know if they have that available in Tennessee. I'm not too sure. I don't even know if Sportsnet is in America. It might be a completely different channel. You got it? Nice. He found the channel. If you're from Tennessee, I wonder if he cheers for the Predators. The clock for us is 15:51 right now. How about I'll say when there's a pause in action so that Okay, they just blew the whistle at 15:43. So there's a pause in the action, and it's 15:43. They're showing replays of Ekblad getting a shot in the hand with the puck. It looks like he's injured because he took a puck right off the hand. Yeah, you're probably about 15 seconds behind that. Because now we're at 15:37, another whistle. It's getting so dark, I want to turn on the ring light. Is it plugged in or no? Should I go get it? Okay, next time there's a break, I'm going to get the ring light. Oh, there's a break right now. Yeah. The Predators are in Nashville. I'm on the other side of the state, so I've never been to a game. Yeah, but it's still your home state team. See, the difference in Alberta is there's two teams in Alberta. There's Edmonton and Calgary. So I wouldn't cheer for Edmonton because I have a team in my own city. But if you're in the other side of Nashville, I mean the other side of Tennessee, you could still cheer for Nashville because it's the closest team that you have. You should go to a game one day. How big is Tennessee? It can't be that big. Like I'm gonna guess it's no more than like a 2 or 3 hour drive to go to Nashville. Is there a plug behind us? Do you know? I think so, yeah. Because I can't reach to that one. Well, it's so bright. I'm turning on the ring light so you guys can see me better, but it's so freaking bright. I feel, I feel like it's too bright. I got used to not having it on, and now that it's on, I feel like there's a spotlight on me. But to get to one side of the state to the other, it's like 7 hours. Holy frig! From where I live, it's like a 4 hour drive to Nashville. That's crazy. I never realized how far it was or how big it is. How do you like the new apartment? I love it. It's not even an apartment, it's a whole house. It's HTE, Happy Go Lucky or whatever his name is. Yeah. Zara said hi. She waved. She's off camera right now, but she was in and out of the stream. Oh no, it unplugged. Oh, maybe it unplugged behind us. Oh.
What?
What's going on? Sorry. You like the white light? There she is. The lovely Zara. Yeah, he said, how do you like the new apartment?
I love it.
She loves it.
I love it.
Can we see good without? We could see you good without it, if it's easier. Nice scores!
Oh wow.
Woo!
How'd you know Florida was gonna win?
I just knew, guys. I just knew. I had a feeling.
Who's that?
I don't know. It's probably one of the players' parents, I bet. One of the Florida players' parents.
So cute.
Wow. Okay, guys. So now it's a best of 5.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. You know why it becomes a best of 5?
What?
Because both teams have a win, so they're like nullified. Like it's a best of 7, right? But because now they're tied again, it's just whoever wins 3 out of 5 games wins the series, wins the Stanley Cup.
Wow.
And when you think about it this way, a best of 5, Florida now has the advantage because they get the next 2 home games.
Really?
Yeah. The series shifts to Florida. They're going to have the next 2 home games. Then game 5 would go to Edmonton, and game 6 would go back to Florida, and then game 7 would go to Edmonton if it goes all the way there. Damn it, through the legs, Skinner. I told you, Star Trek. I told you. All the people who voted, let me see. Suddenly, not so smart, all those 64% of you guys. Yay! I'm so happy, guys. I've been on edge for like 2 hours. Does your new place have a yard space for a garden? Yeah, it does. Yeah, we already got flowers and herbs. We had a herb garden going on our balcony before, but now we're going to have an actual garden. We have grass that I've been de-weeding and cutting and edging and stuff like that. When is the next game? I think they have 2 days off now, I believe. So what day is it right now? It's Friday? Friday night? It's either going to be on Sunday or Monday. I think it's probably on Monday. Because now they've got to travel all the way from northern Alberta in Edmonton, all the way down to the south of Florida. Wherever Sunrise is. I think it's next to Miami. It's behind us.
Is it black?
It's black.
That's so weird.
Is it bad?
No.
Maybe it's because the couch is too close to it. Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, so they have 2 days off. So they're probably going to pack up tonight all the players. And my guess is they'd fly out tomorrow morning, fly back to Florida, and then have a day off, have another day off on Sunday, and then play on Saturday or Monday. Sunday is the NBA Finals. That's crazy, guys. W game. Yeah, that was such a good game, to be honest, guys. I just didn't like the overtime. Like I said, it was too stressful for me. I was so stressed out. I just wanted the game to be over when Florida had the lead, 4-3. Has your wife done any more micro needling on your face? Do you think it's made any improvements so far? I don't think so. We should do it again. We only did one session. Yeah, we've been so busy, guys. Honestly, we probably would have, but yeah, we were moving. So you know how moving is, guys. You gotta pack. You gotta, it's stressful. You feel like your stuff is all over the place because I don't even know where the micro needle thing is. She knows where it is, but you know what I mean, guys. It feels like, everything feels foreign for a minute. All the Oilers fans going home sad now. Imagine that. Imagine being so hyped and then you have to walk home sad. Yeah. Oilers in seven? I don't think so. Oilers are done. They're finished, guys. It's gonna be Florida in seven, guys. But anyways, for all you people out here still watching, guys, thank you for supporting by watching the stream and voting in the poll. And yeah, exactly. Help me get to 1,000 subs so I can get my PS5. Yeah. How do I end it? Oh, I know. Bye, guys.